Hi, for this week's lesson I would like to show you how to use a gate as a dynamic effect to cancel out background noise that was accidentally recorded with a microphone. So in my case here, I noticed after a small little project that the microphone of the vocalist accidentally recorded some electrical noise, which is really unwanted, and so I would want to remove it from our track. Ideally, you would start all over and make another take because it's just so bad. But let's assume that that we don't have any other option, and this take is the only one we have to work with. So then I think a gate would probably be a quite effective tool to cancel out this background noise. So what I've done is I've analyzed the track before recording this video, and I determined that the threshold level, the appropriate threshold level for this gate is minus 32 decibels, relatively speaking. So what does this mean? This means that any sound produced through this track that is under minus 32 decibels will actually be canceled out. So the gate will be closed and will not allow the sound to come into our mix. As soon as this track here has sound that is above this minus 32 decibel threshold, then the gate will actually open and will let the sound in. And so we'll hear whatever is recorded then in our mix. A second important functionality in the gate is the attack function, which you could think of it as how quickly the gate actually opens. So as soon as we reach our threshold level, does this gate swing open, or is it open a bit more progressively? And so does the sound also is the sound also heard a bit more progressively? And finally, an important functionality in this gate is the release, which is the opposite of the attack, meaning that this is how quickly the gate will close again. So assuming we have some loud sound in this track, and we go back down under our threshold with our sound, how quickly is the gate closed? Is this done? Do we smack this gate closed, or do we close it a bit more gently? So for our vocalist recordings here, I would want the attack to be very low, meaning that I want, as soon as the minus 32 decibel threshold is reached, I want the sound to be heard. On the other hand, I don't want, as soon as the singing stops, I don't want this gate to just close really abruptly. I would want it to be a bit more natural, and that's why I put the release time here up to about 110 milliseconds, meaning that the gate won't close instantaneously, but will be closed a bit more fluidly, which will give it a bit more natural touch to this vocal track. So what I'll do now is I'll let you hear a part where there's no singing and where you can clearly hear the electrical noise we want to get rid of, and then afterwards I will enable our gate by taking away the bypass function, and you will hear how in fact this electrical noise is cancelled out. So let's listen to it. I'm sure you can hear this like wind blowing electrical sound in the background, which is really not something we want. So, and if I were now to enable the gate, let's listen to what happens. So I'm sure you hear that now this wind blowing electrical noise in the background is gone, and that's exactly what we wanted to do with the gate. The gate ensures that because this electrical noise is under minus 32 decibels, it remains closed and does not let the sound come in. Now, that worked out quite well. What we need to just make sure, though, is that this gate doesn't affect our actual singing, the vocals, in any negative way. So let's just quickly check. I'll put the cursor just before the singing starts here, and we'll see how the gate works.
You couldn't tell about the story of their lives.
Okay, that seems to work. We hear the singing, and at the same time, in between the singing, and especially here in this quiet part, we don't hear the disturbing electrical noise in the background. So this is, an effective use of the gate. Of course, again, in an ideal situation, I would re-record this vocal track because the settings of this microphone were just really bad. But if you have no other option, then a gate can really help you get rid of some unwanted background noise, such as an electrical noise of a microphone take. So I hope this was useful. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and thanks a lot for taking the time to look into this video. Bye.